Okay. Welcome to Thrive, the podcast for over 50s where we live a vibrant life. Today we have an expert, Wilko Esterhuizen here. He is from the SE Group and he will tell us more about our finances. Now, welcome, Wilko. Please, can you briefly tell us how are you involved and why did you become a financial advisor?
How is and when is 2009 done with poker, and my dad says we'll do something. My dad is a financial advisor for 40 years, and it was an easy transition for me. So that's where it started. 2010 was officially 2009 was the first exams and everything I did. And why? It's a difficult question. I don't know. It was easy because I know it from my dad. And I know the terminology and everything, and it was nice. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the main thing.
Okay, now, do you like to work with people over 50 and why?
Yeah, over 50 is quite, it's not even old, but yes, I like it. They're more settled in their ways. The younger people, they jump around a lot. So yes, over 50, it's a big terminology because the 50 is not, as I say, it's not old, but I like it. It's a more settled way of thinking, a more planned approach, and the whole thing at SE Group is planning. It's a backbone of our business model. It's planning but we will touch on it later.
Yeah, but you know, life happens. As you said, younger people jump around, and I remember as a divorced single parent, I was not always able to pay my annuities because obviously if you have to choose between annuities and school or milk and bread, you choose obviously your food or school.
So that is actually, it's difficult when you're younger.
Yeah.
Especially if you're salary employed, it is difficult. But as I said to all the younger people, you choose to take that salary.
Yeah.
You must work around that salary. Don't go above your means and everything. And divorce is difficult. Divorce makes it quite difficult to plan around it.
Exactly, yeah, because suddenly you have half what you previously have, but that is something else.
Yeah.
Okay, now what I need to know, is it too late to start saving?
No, never too late to start saving, especially for people over 50. They say a lot of people, because it's with 20 to 30, it's your party years that you don't care a lot. 30 to 40, it's a nice, where I am now, it's a nice, you've got your house, you've got everything, kids are small, everything. But over 50, people say, yes, like Wilko, but I don't have a lot of time left. Look at yourself, you only went on retirement a couple of years back, and it's 65, 63. Yeah, if the contract is written that, and there's a time limit on the contract, but it's never too late. But the main thing again is don't start saving okay, I'm start saving. There must be a finalized plan of why we're saving, and that is the main thing. So no, is it too late? Never too late.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we are talking about investments and risk. If we are looking at the stock market, is it wise for people over 50 to invest in the stock market?
Yes, it is. Stock market is a wide terminology for actually exactly the same. If you have a lump sum amount, yes, we can bring in stocks and everything, but people think stock market, it's a lot of risk and everything. If you plan correctly around the stock market, it's no risk at all. If you buy your companies that is settled in their ways, if you buy your companies that have a dividend portfolio, so you get your growth portfolio in a stock market and a dividend portfolio. So that's exactly what it says.
Yeah.
Dividend portfolio is every year, depending on the income, the growth of the company, you get a dividend. That's where Naspers and Prosus and all those companies, Pick and Pay, everybody, Checkers, don't matter, you can name a lot of them. But people say, I'm going to go into the stock market because they have a little, let's say like 500,000 Rand. I'm going to buy this stock because it's going to grow. And then that stock doesn't grow. And that's where people, they miss the concept of stocks.
Yeah.
Stock is actually a long term. Some people play the stock, and I don't do that. But you have to invest in the correct stock for growth portfolio. Listen, Wilko, I want my 500,000 rand in 3 years. I want it 600,000. It's just example. But the dividend is a dividend portfolio as well. So people over 50 must be careful for going into stocks and thinking, okay, this is going to get rich quick system. It's not going to happen. You are going to have up and down. If you have a 2020 where COVID is, every stock is almost zero.
Yeah.
But if you start investing in 2020 in stock market, you're a rich man now.
Absolutely.
So that is the thing. So yes, stock market can be done in any age of time. And I'm going to take yours. Some of your money that is invested at SE Group, there is a risk factor that is on the stock market. You don't even know that normally, but it is the growth portfolio of the stock market.
Yes, I
So
know.
yes.
I saw that over the last year, my money grew quite nicely, and I'm very happy about it. But also, I think it is much easier for me, and it gives me much more comfort to rather leave it in your hands, that I'm going to sit every month and see, okay, now I must look at this stock and that stock. So it is wise to use
100%.
a financial advisor.
And it goes into segments. You've got your 6 months, that is playing stocks.
Yes.
But everything from us in stocks is over 3 to 5 years. And that's where people think, oh, why? Because stock markets will outperform over 20 years any investment.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, now, before I'm starting with that healthcare, I need to ask you, some older people are not sure when they can start earning pension. Please advise us when.
Well, pension fund is from 55 and upwards. So if you're 55, you can't start earning your pension, but that is on a retirement annuity.
Yeah.
So we normally, the going rate is 55 and onwards.
Yes.
But you can always leave it longer. It's normally not longer than 65 because then your tax brackets and everything. But from 55, you can actually take an income from your pension fund, that is a retirement annuity, or dividend with a retirement annuity from
55.
from age 55. So that is the main thing. It depends on the amount you have. So if you got a little bit less, it's going to be not a big income. The longer you leave it, the better.
Yeah.
So short answer is 55.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, healthcare costs and
Living costs. Healthcare costs. I don't have a healthcare license, so that's the main thing. Healthcare in your planning for retirement must be one of the main contributing factors, because it is on age 60, 65, 70, you can take yourself as well.
Yeah.
That's a main burden that's lying on the family that takes care of you or yourself.
Yes, that's
on the
true.
children and everything. So on healthcare, it's difficult. I can't give my opinion here because I do not have a healthcare policy license to sell it.
Yes.
So that's the thing. So healthcare, I don't do it because actually my plate is full on everything I do. But contributing into that, you must give your financial planner, or for me. So listen, Wilko, this is what it is per year or per month, and then we can work that into the planning for retirement. So okay, on 60, my hospital plan is 3,500 or 4,000 rand a month.
Yeah.
We can plan that around into the financial planning for retirement.
Yes, because obviously I know with my mom, most of her salary or her pension went into
that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it is a main burden it's a main burden, but there is products available, but it is expensive. So you have to see that as a main expense in your financial planning for retirement.
Yeah.
And the earlier you do that, the more benefit it will carry on in 60, 65, 62, from 55.
Yes, because we have appointed a person that is doing our healthcare, and they have changed the plan that we were on, because the plan that we were on was for younger people and not for older people.
Exactly.
They know exactly what to do, so it's important that that all of us know that anyway your medical aid, your premium includes somebody to assist you with
Exactly.
planning.
This is my opinion. It's not
Yeah.
my professional opinion.
Yeah.
Me, my wife, and my daughter is on a special sort of a plan that has got hospital and medication, everything.
Yeah.
But later on in time, that has to change. You have to have somebody that is on point. So once a year, and say, listen, okay, you went to hospital 4 times.
Yeah.
Why are you still on a full medical aid? What exactly? I'm not giving. It's just my personal opinion,
no, that's
not
fine.
professional opinion. So let's change this. Let's change that. Exactly the same as I do with your short term. Let's say, Tony, you need to change this, this, and this because this is benefit. This is in benefit of the whole household.
Yeah.
So you have to have somebody that actually knows what's going on there and does it for a living, not a friend of a friend that says, okay, I know it.
Yeah. No, that's true because anyway.
My opinion again, this is must stress this enough because a call center is a bugger,
Yes.
especially on short term and on medical aid.
Yeah.
Because if 11 o'clock something happens, you fall down your stairs and you have to get approval from a call center.
Oh no, that is
So
a disaster.
that on age 50 to 60, I will strongly advise it to get the broker.
Yeah.
Their commission are capped on a certain amount per
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but they are capped. So just to have that what do you call it, gemoedsrust.
Insurance.
Insurance. And the whole thing, so I can phone somebody. I can phone Wilko. Wilko, I've got a problem, help me. And Wilko's office or whatever, the broker, the short-term broker does it. So yeah, that's
Thank
just
you.
my opinion.
Now, wills and gifting and so forth. How important is it to have a will and estate planning?
Everything runs around the will. The will is a main factor then that everybody struggles with. Going into a will, if you do not have a will, the state will appoint somebody, and that normally takes 2 to 3 years. So a will is only there. A will says who's going to help you if your husband passes away.
Yes.
It's going to be me because your will is with me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to help you. I'm going to appoint I'm executive. I'm going to appoint this. I'm going to go to all the companies. So listen, we need all the information.
Yeah.
And a will is not only who gets what, it actually is who handles who gets what.
Yeah.
So a will and a trust is it's very far from each other because a trust, you take your money and you put it there if you want to. I don't like trust. I have a trust, but I like it. But a will says, okay, phone this and this and this person. Wilko is going to handle it for you.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing because you're going through a very traumatic experience. Like, let's say your mother now.
Yeah.
It's a traumatic experience.
Yes.
It's not nice.
No.
Now you have to phone somebody to get somebody on the phone on a call center to see if she has a policy with Sanlam.
Yeah.
And how do you get that money out of the policy?
Yeah.
What do they need? We've got a list, when we call it a death list, it's quite hectic, but we've got a list. There's 24 points that I need to settle your will. The one that we always struggle is your TV license. Exactly. That's the one that takes the longest.
That, yeah.
That's the one. Where's the banking account? Where's everything? And that everything is in the will. Say, listen, phone Wilko, he's got my banking detail, not a PIN, but your banking detail.
Yeah.
Where is that? What debit orders are running? Where is it? I need to stop it. Everything. Who's getting money? So that's a will. A will, I can't stress this enough. Speak to anybody that can do a will. Just do a will and update it we do it every 16 months on my whole book. I just phone you and say, listen, everything fine, but now with your mother. We have to take her out of your will because if you have to pass before her, somebody must have taken care of her.
Yeah.
So it's both quite a bad. So I have to do that. So.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and then mindset and practical habits. How can we live? Okay, nobody lives the same when they are still working or at the retirement because obviously the money is not the same that it was previously.
That's mindset,
when you
yes.
have
yeah, mindset and practicality it's a big thing, and I spoke to you about it. If you work for 40 years,
yes,
and then on Monday there's nothing to do.
Ja.
Nothing.
Ja.
And then you get old.
Ja.
You have to have a mindset, say, listen, I'm going to retire at 60, but what am I going to do at 60? Because we think 60 is an old age, and it's not actually.
No.
It is not. But the thing is, 60 going on to, let's say your mother at 94,
Ja.
that's a lot of years.
Ja.
So if you start doing nothing at 60,
Ja.
90 is very far away.
Exactly.
And that's why not normally, a lot of people pass away earlier because they go and sit and do nothing. The mindset there, I have to, like you're doing now, you have to do something that's nice for yourself. You've been working for 40 years plus, some people longer. And now I stand up and I say to Nikita in the morning, all right, what do we do now?
Ja.
Then that's the mindset, and that's a mindset after retirement. But you have to incorporate that mindset at age 50 when you start earlier, hopefully at age 50 before you start planning for retirement.
Yes.
Because in that mindset, there must be, Wilko, I'm going to do this, this, and this. I need X amount to start it up. I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to fix it, I'm going to sell it. What my dad does.
Ja.
Wilko, I'm going to bake the cake at the cake bakery, whatever you call it. So I'm going to do that. That is going to keep you busy. Because the mindset and practical habits is do not differ from your habits in 40 years. You stood up at 6 o'clock, 6:30, 5, you went for a walk, came, showered, get in your car, drove, you're 8 o'clock, you're at office.
Ja.
Now you retire. The habit must be the same. Get up at 5:30, okay, let's say 6 if you want to, it's winter, go for a walk still. Shower, get dressed. Do not play around. Because that habit works directly into your mindset.
Yes.
I don't have anything to do. You know what? I'm just going to lie on the bed.
Yeah, no, it's not
And
good.
then
And
you're going
then
downstairs.
your health, it affects your health as well.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
And as I said, I've small changes. You said, sorry, I'm rubbing small changes being done. Small changes is I like coffee. I like it a lot. But one coffee I drink in the morning, and then I buy the rest of my coffees. A small change at 50 can make, that's 40 Rand, let's say it's 40 Rand. It's 40 Rand every day I go drop the honey.
Yeah.
But I don't drink one coffee a day, I drink maybe 4.
Yeah.
So that's 160 Rand per day for 5 days, 4 weeks a month. That's 800, 900 Rand a month just on coffees that I buy around driving around. So small habits, small changes in mindset can make a big difference at the end of the day. And that old saying, okay, where's your Ferrari? The guy that said to the smoker, if you smoked, you could have bought a Ferrari. And he said, oh, where's your Ferrari? The guy that didn't smoke. So it's difficult to have that planning in place.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but talking about smoking, it is really expensive.
I know, yeah. No, especially on the way it's handling when in your bra area.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay, now, let's talk about now personal stuff. Which is the best financial book that you have ever read?
Ever read The Psychology of Money? I like it. It's the psychology of money is exactly what we're talking about. How do you see money? How do you interpret money that you have or don't have? Because the two main evils in the Bible says as well is money.
Money and the love of money.
And the love of money.
Yeah.
Love of money comes if you have it.
Yeah,
Money is a problem if you don't have it.
yeah,
And that's the thing, like, if you have money, you're going to always want more. So that book just, that's the one. It's Psychology of Money is one of my favorite. I read it every December. I read it because it sharpens the whole, how to plan for it, how to have that whole discussion with my client. And the thing is with my clients, it's how do they see money? How do you see money? That's the thing. How do you see money? How were you brought up? Were you brought up poor?
yeah.
Or were you brought up normal?
Yeah.
You understand? So that is the thing. And that's what I incorporate into my planning in all of my investments is how do you see money? Okay, Wilko, I didn't have any money. That's why I'm not going to put you on the stock market.
Yeah,
Because you're not going to like it.
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
it's too fluctuating. I'm going to put you in an income fund or balance fund, everything. So listen, see you in 2 years. Great.
Yeah.
But if you had money, your risk exposure is more. And that is what that book told me. Well, learned. So I read it every year, once a year.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's very interesting. Now, what can you give us one financial myth about for people over 50 who would like to stop believing in?
They're not going to like it. If you have 500,000 rand,
Yeah,
it's not enough.
yes, that's true.
Nothing on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and everything will get that 500 rand to 2 million rand without gambling.
Okay.
So what I see a lot in my book is if they get closer to 60 actually, then it becomes just like a book, but I don't have a lot.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it to arbitrage trading, and I don't do this, that, then I'm gonna give it there because I'm gonna make it more.
Yeah.
The planning must be the same. If it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. It isn't normally, it always is.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
cannot do it. You cannot take 10,000 rand and make it 300,000 rand.
No.
Nothing will do it. Well, your roulette table maybe.
Yeah,
it's
but that
50,
is
50.
chance.
So that's the main myth. It's never too late to start saving, and work with what you have with a plan you can follow. Because
Okay.
saving without a plan is no saving at all. Because
Yeah.
then you're going to pay 20, 30,000 rand at age 50 for savings and you don't know where it's going. So that planning. But the myth is it won't get more without risk.
Okay.
Take the risk you're willing to take.
Okay. What is one thing you wish every person over 50 knew about their finances?
How long they still have left?
Yeah, that is a problem because
Exactly.
I go out of the standpoint, my mom lived until 94.
That's
I must,
44 years.
exactly.
That's almost as old as you are.
Yeah.
If you take her as a
Yeah, so I need to make sure that I have money for at
Yeah.
least 40 years. And
Yes.
if I just go and spend money, it won't last.
Yes. And the thing is, if you go and spend money, I don't say don't indulge yourself. That's not a problem. You can't save for everything, and then you die with a lot of money, and your kids live it. But you still have time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you're at 50, 50 is really young. We're actually speaking about people over 50, but 50 is actually really young because in a normal, the statistical point of view is men 75 to 84. That's when we pass away. So if you take that, that's still 25 to 30 years.
Yes, that's
so it's
correct.
Still long.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So it's a long time. But the thing is, people say, "Oh, you know what? If I'm 63, I'm old now."
No,
You're not old.
no,
You're just as old as your mindset is.
exactly.
So that's the thing. If you can just say, "Okay, I'm 50. I'm not that old. I can still start saving. I can still buy a house at 50. I can buy new houses at 50."
Yes.
But everything runs around the planning.
Yeah. That's so true. I must say, we bought a car for myself, a new car, when I was 58, because we thought it's better to buy a car and pay for it before retirement. Then you know the car is still brand new and can last you until you stop driving.
And yeah, when you stop driving, but the thing is, people say, "Okay, look, I'm going to buy this car. I'm 63. I'm taking you as a look. I'm going to buy this car because this is my last car ever."
Yeah.
Click it.
No.
Going to 94. Let's say that one of my clients is she's 87 now. She still drives everything.
Yeah.
That car's 25 years old. You can't drive a car that long.
No.
So now you say, "No, I'm going to drive. I'm going to buy a Toyota because it's going to last." It's not going to last.
No.
And you're not going to drive the whole car the whole time. So it's never too late. The thing is, and you have time. You still have time. A lot of time.
Yeah, thank you, Wilko. I must say, your advice and your knowledge is so precious and informative. Thank you to be here
Thanks for
today.
inviting me.
And thank you very much to be here with us. If you like this episode and it was informative, please remember to subscribe, hit that bell, and send it to somebody that needs it. Thank you.